Hi everyone, we are waiting for our rocket tonight in about, let me see, it's 58, so in 1 minute we will see it launching. And as I said in the other on the other streams, is I do that because we are serving our Creator and we're following our Messiah, and we know that NASA has been, saying some tales about where we live. So now we're observing in our backyard every time there's a rocket launch where the rocket goes, and we've seen with our own eyes, and we share this for the glory of the Most High, and also to help others to see where we live really. And these lives are not really nice. So we can see by our own eyes where the rocket goes. It's never going all the way to supposedly space, but it's going, sorry for the dog, but it's going in a parabolic launch. It goes all around down, or it hits and you hear the boom. So we're just waiting. It's gonna start in a few seconds. Sometimes they are late, so if it's late, we came up today with a few videos to help you to see some things that are pretty interesting regarding this subject. And it helps to be patient also. I have to be patient myself. Sometimes it takes a long time when they're not on time. So it's supposed to be in a few seconds. Actually, you'll see it in a few seconds. It says at 58, and it is 58 right now. Can you please look up rocket launch to see if they are late or they are on time? Oh, never mind. Here we go. So you'll see it come up. At first you see the light. Okay, let's zoom in a little. I'm sorry for the shaking. A little bit cloudy, but we still see it. I pray we can see it in the air. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. It's going through. Hey. Shalom, Patricia. All right. They choose the days of cloudy days, huh? The sky starts to be a little bit like through my screen we cannot see it, but we see also the sky lighting up a little. Maybe if I zoom out, we'll just wait a little bit. So I try to find some information. You'll see it growl. You'll hear it right now. Oops, sorry. Can you hear it? It's not as loud as usual, huh? Yeah, there are some spots without clouds. I'm wondering. We cannot see, but if it hits, I try to find some information. They don't say anything really where they are going. But if they hit, it takes about a few seconds to a few minutes sometimes, and you can hear the boom when it hits the firmament. We can still hear like the motor, the engine. Why did you choose cloudy days, huh?
I think it's pretty obvious why.
Why do I ask the question? I'm joking. Some days we see though. It's not always like that. We can hear the motor right now, the engine. I don't know why I say the motor. The engine, we hear it. But I don't know through the screen if you guys can hear. I pray next time there's no clouds. I think it's on the 23rd. And it's at night, as I think also. I have to look. On the 23rd, they didn't put any time yet. But if it's during the day, it's easier to see. I can still hear it. We always like wait a few minutes. If they hit, if we don't see it, we can listen and wait for a few minutes, and we can hear if it hits. It's echoing really well when it does hit. Since we're really close, for us, like I know the children sometimes get a little bit scared because the sound is really loud when it hits. It's echo all around.
Give it 3 minutes and I'm going inside.
Okay. So 3 minutes. Okay, let's wait about 3-4 minutes and see if we can hear it. One time I did turn off the video and then it hit. We could hear the boom right after I turned it off. I felt so bad. Thank you so much for being so patient. It does take a little bit. The echo, it's only under a dome. You could hear something like that. There's no way without a dome and just in an open space and a vacuum that's in space that you could hear that type of vibration and sound. So it was the rocket in Mate, I think it was called. And I think it was for satellites, they say. And then we see it really close from our backyard. This is Cape Canaveral is about what 15-20 minutes away.
I don't know.
In a car. Okay, excuse my son. And so from our backyard we see the rocket launch pretty well. Some days are really clear, we can see really well, but it's been a few times that we try to videotape it and they choose cloudy days, so we cannot see really well. So it goes either around, like a parabolic flight, or it hits the firmament, and when it does, you can hear the vibration, the boom, that's really loud, and it vibrates all around us. It's echoing. We're just waiting because since we didn't see it tonight, we saw the launch, but we don't see where it went. And then so I'm just curious, sometimes we wait a few minutes and we can hear the boom really loud. My son had put a timer and there's 2 minutes 25 left. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm so sorry. One time in my plans is to have a better camera so you guys can see better. The vibration wasn't as loud as usual, like the engine motor, like the sound of it. Usually it's really loud. The dogs are barking everywhere in the neighborhood. Okay, so we'll wait maybe about a minute or two, and then if you don't hear anything, it might have been falling back to the ocean. Sometimes, if we wait enough, we can see it coming back, like falling to the ocean from here. When it's cloudy, when it goes back down, you can see the light going down. It takes a few minutes too. Here we are in Florida. Yeah. like, I always wonder why they try to go through the firmament. There's water above there, and it's like I don't understand that. But it hits, like when they try to hit it, and I heard, I don't want to speculate on anything, but I heard some of the politicians saying that they want to break the dome, and there was a project in the like years and years ago called Project Blue Beam, I think. Is it Fishbowl? Fishbowl, I think, if I'm right. You can look it up on YouTube or Google, or like search online. I think I heard a boom. Did you hear that? If it is, it's not loud. Wait a second. Yeah, I think it's fishbowl. If you look at fishbowl, I'm so sorry for my French accent, is really strong. Project Fishbowl is the one that they are explaining what they were trying to do, but they try to go through for some reason, but there's nothing. They cannot fight the Almighty, and He's way stronger, and His structure is powerful. I mean, He did so much, everything so much in a perfect way. Okay, so my son went inside. I wonder if I should wait another minute or two. Just want to make sure. I don't want to miss it. I missed it one time and I feel so bad. It's pretty impressive when it happens. And it proves also with the echo, it proves that we're not in an empty space, and nothing is moving. I don't feel a wind. It's really, really quiet tonight. Okay. Yeah, so it makes me think, we are studying in the Bible, in scriptures, lately with the children about the Tower of Babel. And the rockets makes me think of the Tower of Babel as well. And they try to reach, right? Tower of Babel was so high. It was the highest tower that they ever built in the whole history. And yeah, we did not accept that. Of course, they were wicked, and they were trying to reach out because they had really evil intent in their hearts. And He destroyed that, and split the languages also, and spread them all over the nations. And now rockets are trying to reach, with bad intent in their heart as well. So how long will He allow that? We'll see. Alrighty. Should I wait a little bit longer? Or I think we're set. I don't see or hear anything. I'm sorry, it didn't happen tonight. But the next launch will be in 6 days. I'll put it up on our channel for the next live stream. And we don't have a time yet. I've seen online that they didn't put a time yet, but it's on the 23rd. So I'll keep you updated. I'll put that up when I have a time, probably really soon. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Shalom and Shabbat really, really soon. And I pray you are blessed. And thank you so much. And good night as well. And I love you guys. And we'll see you really, really soon. God bless you. Yahweh bless you. Bye-bye.